Okay, so Superman died last time, so I'm going to see how far I can take no gears Superman, no artifacts. He's only getting the synergy from Classic Flash and Killer Frost. This is stupid. You could pretty easily one-shot with him, but I mean, I'm bored and I kind of want to have some fun with it. Superman almost dies immediately, but luckily I bait him into a jump attack, and the gameplay loop begins. Flash is going to give me fast attack hits, which means the red bar is going to generate faster, and Killer Frost is going to reduce my power costs, and also permanently freeze the opponent. The nice thing here is you can see every hit, every combo, I'm doing 24 because Classic Flash gives me guaranteed fast attack hits. So I'm always able to fill up the bar, I'm always able to do percentage health, and because of Killer Frost's power reduction, I'm never going to have to worry about not having enough power. I think with a higher rating star Superman, you can definitely take him further. With a higher rating Classic Flash, you can take him further. Killer Frost's star rating doesn't really matter too much. Have her at least at 4 stars, because that's where the power reduction goes from 2 to 3. I mean, from 1 to 2, excuse me. I don't know where I get the numbers from. I'm sorry, guys. I'm recording this near the end of the day. I had classes. I had to work on something. So, I'm sorry if I just slip up. But hey, it shows you I'm human. Yeah, so Superman just keeps cooking my boy. Do a full combo, stack the red bar, and just keep doing percentage health damage and see how far we can take this. Classic Flash being at 4 stars I think would also help, because Classic Flash gives you +1 fast attack hit. At 3 stars, I think that becomes 2. At 4 stars, I could be wrong. I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me on anything. I'm literally just some dude on the internet who's in college and is for some reason making Injustice 2 mobile videos instead of being a nerd. Wait. I'm just nerding out about comics instead of actual schoolwork. Somehow, even trying to avoid being a nerd, I just end up being a nerd. Alright, so... I mean, yeah, Superman is ridiculous. Again, I've already done a video on this, but I just wanted to push it further. And also, the Superman videos tend to get really good views for some reason. It's because he's a trending topic, probably. And he's one of the more notable heroes. But, yeah, I mean, I was going to say something. I completely forgot. Oh, yeah, having a higher star rating Superman is also going to help, because I think he'll do more percentage health damage, and you'll have to do the percentage health bug less. Oh, yeah, that's right. I was going to say, right now, DC Universe Superman is the best legendary character in the game, because he can literally do 1.5 billion damage with no passive stats, no gears, no artifact, absolutely nothing. Once he's patched, he's not going to be able to do this. He's just bugged at the current moment, because you can reset his percentage health by doing the special 2. I don't know why this is, and it's almost certainly a bug and not an intentional game feature. Yeah. So here we have Batman Ninja Catwoman. I just wanted to try something different for the cleanup. Captain Cold's got lethal resistance, and I realized that as soon as the fight starts, and I'm like, I wonder if that's going to be an issue. But yeah, I just have Batman Ninja Catwoman built now, because I was like, you know, she's one of the rarer characters, so I invested some gear material into her gears, started building her, and I use her mostly for Arena, a little bit of Champions Arena, but I don't really like Champions Arena. I don't know many people who really like Champions Arena, I'm gonna be honest. But yeah, I just went, let me throw Predator Batman in there, let me use Gemstone. I was like, I just really want to see, you know, Batman Ninja Catwoman with Gemstone. I really want to use that team. But I just haven't gotten the opportunity, and I was pretty confident that she wasn't going to one-shot, even with the Twin Blade and the damage against target synergy, and the class passive, the, what's it called? Rapid Assault, the fast attack thing, or the true damage mechanic she has, excuse me. And I'm like, ooh, that is not great damage, but hey, look, we're only at 3 gemstone stacks. So, throw down another gemstone stack there. Combo with Batman and Catwoman. I mean, the I'm not getting any damage from, what is it called again? Oh, from Batman's stun bomb, because he's immune to special 2. I wanted to use Mr. Freeze here, but he was immune to special 2. I just really like playing Mr. Freeze. He's just kind of fun, and he's a really cool character, and oh, that's actually some decent damage. I think I've got this. Tagging Catwoman again. And I don't know what was going on there, but that last tagging, I was actually getting some really decent values, but that one that just happened, not so much. Yeah. I mean, I'm just trying to cycle, keeping the gemstone up and keeping Batman Ninja Catwoman, you know, to do the damage. And I'm just like, don't know if this is going to be enough. So here I mess up. I stay too long in the fight, and I was like, I'm going to lose gemstone. I actually don't lose gemstone, which surprised me a lot. But I was very grateful. I'm like, all right, that's still a decent amount of damage. I think I still have this. But I'll just let you, you know, see till the end to figure out if I do. Or you could literally just look at the chapters and figure it out for yourself. Yeah, I don't understand why the damage fluctuates so much. Like, even with the lethal resistance, I'm pretty sure I still have max lethal damage. Maybe it's only when I hit a lethal I actually start to see the damage. So here I'm just like, alright, I think I just have to combo interrupt. Because I don't know if I'm... it's like down to the wire here. So I'm just like, alright, I'm going to tag Catwoman, and low values there. And so here I go, alright, I'm just going to stay in the fight with Catwoman, I guess. And I'm just like, I don't know if I should have done that. I think that was my mistake there. I probably should have just tagged into Batman and, you know, not risked it. But here I'm like, alright, I'm just going to try and combo interrupt. But of course, I bad at the game, and I messed up. And Catwoman is kind of a flop. I could have definitely played that better. I could have, you know, not lost Gemstone. I could have actually combo interrupted my guy. But, you know, it is what it is. And... you know, you can't win them all. Yeah. But I went, alright, time to clean up with the Multiverse team. So I guess there's that. I love the Multiverse team, man. They're my favorite team. In Arena, they are probably the best team. Really solid in League Invasions. Really good in Champions Arena, but again, nobody plays Champion Arena. Man, that mode is really annoying. You can only use characters once. You got to swap through all the setups. You basically fight the same teams over and over again, and literally all you're getting is some gems and some shards. But what's even the point anymore? Why am I going to play Champions Arena to get like 50 prismatic shards when I could just wait for League raids to start up? And I enjoy League raids way more because I only have to do like 3 fights max. So what's the point, man? Anyway, ran over. For now, I guess. But yeah, use God Killer because I have the passive slot, the passive stat slot open. Use it to help activate, what's it called? What's it called again? Puppet. And Green Arrow would have helped me more because Green Arrow gives me dot on special 3. The dot in Arena is actually surprisingly high. It's actually a decent value. It is absolutely useless in League raids. I'm pretty sure it's tied to attack and not damage, and it's a weird thing because the game classifies damage and attack as different things. I don't know, man. It's like your base attack. It's like if you have a talent that gives you 4% attack, it's based off your base attack and not your, what's it called? And not how much damage you're getting. So, for example, my Multiverse Armor Supergirl has 10% attack on her legendary talent, just because I literally didn't need it anywhere else. And that gives her 667 attack. Even though she's got 12, like, K attack. You'd think, oh, you know, that would give her a 1.2K bonus. But that's not how the game calculates things. Mr. Freeze is one of the easiest bosses in the game. He does a decent amount of damage, but as long as you've got something that activates burn, you won't have an issue. And most people are just going to spam Puppet anyway. And the first negative effect on Puppet is burn. So the only way that this could go wrong is if you miss the burn effect, which can happen, especially with a low-level Puppet. But yeah, I basically just used Black Adam there to help me trigger Puppet because I wanted to use Manta. Also, amazing rewards. Absolute cinema, boys. The best character in the game. Alright, I mean, look, it's a Batwoman the Drowned fight. It's not exactly the most entertaining thing in the world, but what was I gonna say? I'm so sorry, guys. I'm gonna leave this in. This is usually, sometimes I will, like, perfectionist brain will get the best of me, and I'll just redo voiceover over and over again. I'm too tired, guys. I'm sorry. This is gonna be one take. It's gonna be stupid. I don't know. Yeah, so, Batwoman the Drowned fight, pretty boring. I actually tend to not use Batwoman the Drowned most of the time, just because I have Gemstone, and I'm just like, Batwoman the Drowned is really great because she lets me bypass annoying bosses. But, like, is she really the most entertaining thing to watch? Not really. But, I mean, Wonder Woman's got a reflective shield, which is really stupid. Why would you give the 2 billion health boss that does no damage a reflective shield? I'm just like, it's weird, because in the later solo raids, they actually turn their brains on and remember to turn off the reflective shield. But for the earlier solo raids, like Dawn of Apocalypse, Rise of Krypton, even the first level in Last Contract on Ice, Advent of Chaos, I think? I could be wrong about that one. But a lot of them is just like, bro, why is there still reflective shields here when you turned off the reflective shields in the later solo raids? It makes no sense. I don't know, man. It confuses me greatly. But yeah, I mean, like, Wonder Woman's not going to stand a chance. It's literally Batwoman the Drowned fight. Spam Puppet whenever the hazard's active, and build Crisis Energy whenever it's not active. I'm very glad Batwoman the Drowned exists, because if I actually had to fight this boss without, like, Batwoman the Drowned, I don't know, man. I'd probably crash out even more than this game usually makes me crash out. But yeah, I don't really have anything to talk about. So I don't really know what to say. I'm sorry. It's just like, I feel like I'm not giving you guys enough good commentary, but it's like, I don't know what to say. Yeah, I mean, I did mention it briefly, and if you made it this long to the video, you probably already heard it. But yeah, in the future, I do want to branch out to different things. I'm a music production major, and I thought to myself, well, yeah, how many people are gonna, like, tune in to hear me play guitar or something that in my channel that was built on playing this kind of niche mobile game? But everybody who plays Injustice 2 mobile is a DC fan. Let's be honest here. No, nobody who's not a DC fan is gonna play a game with characters they don't know. That's just not gonna happen. Very rarely. But, you know, if I were to write a theme song for a character, or write a song about a character who is, you know, in comic book lore, like a song about Constantine, a song about Aquaman, a song about Superman, something like that. Now, that might pique your interest. So, yeah, this channel is eventually going to be a DC, like, centric channel. It's why you see my banner, which is everything DC, caffeinated on Infinite Earths. And I eventually want to be able to give you guys, like, in detail analysis and my thoughts on characters and my perspective and my way of thinking and why I gravitate towards specific characters. And I also want to branch out to more games. And I think that would also be fun to break out into, like, the streaming world. Like, you know, playing the Arkham series so you guys could vibe with me. Lego Batman when it gets released. Other DC games, maybe even doing, like, a revisit. It's like, you know, Injustice 1 came out 2013. Let's revisit it. You know, my first time playing the game after, like a decade on, you know, stuff like that. I've also mentioned the stuff like DC history, where I break down the history of characters, which I think is important because comics are very confusing. But it would also help me learn more about the comics, because I want to be able to be knowledgeable about them just because I'm a big nerd. Hell, you know, maybe one day I'd even get to do my own comic book run. I might get to work with DC. Like, that's a big dream of mine. I'd love to meet James Gunn and go, James, please understand, the opening song to Supergirl has to be Kryptonite by Three Doors Down. Please, she is so divorced dad rock, you don't understand. You know, show reviews. I could give you guys my perspective on, you know, shows and how they've changed the perception of characters. Yeah, so there's just a lot that I've been thinking about, and a lot that is definitely for later down the line, because again, college student, man, there's a lot of stuff where I can blend. It's like, for some of the songwriting stuff, I can definitely go, I could maybe think about like something more comic oriented for this. But I mean, I'm taking some gen ed classes. I don't know how much sociology is going to be able to blend with my music stuff and my DC stuff. I'm going to be honest. But yeah, I mean, I started this channel as just kind of like a joke, essentially. I was just like, I mean, I like comics. I play this game a lot. Let me make some videos about it. But then I went, no, I really am passionate about comics, and I want to be able to do something with it. So, yeah, like, but I have to say, like, I would never have even thought of any of this if it wasn't for all of your guys' support. So, yeah, again, I just want to say thank you, and take care, guys. Hopefully I'll see you guys in another one.